Hello, good evening, welcome to Super Smash Brothers. So now, Sam is going to take you through patch 2.10 and the characters he's got, and the difference it's made, and the new stuff, and all the new fucking jazzy jingles, and all the...
Well, you say that. I mean, we're not going to go through my characters because I did kind of go a bit silly, and I got one of each. So we're not going to go through all of them. We're just going to go through this,
the main.
This one.
The ones that matter. The ones that matter.
Just this one, actually.
This is what. Oh, sorry, babe. Okay, just. So, what character are we going for then?
We're going to go through this Demon Hunter.
The Demon Hunter. Okay.
And I have to say, I read the patch notes. I did even watch some of the interviews about some of the features on the latest patch 2.1.0. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the ladder features. We're going to talk a bit about seasons, and we're going to talk a bit about greater rifts and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to whiz you through my build. Now, I haven't actually made any changes to my character since 2.1.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm really lazy.
That's true.
Didn't give a fuck.
Very true.
There wasn't a massive change, as far as I'm aware, to Demon Hunters. The biggest change was dexterity. Dexterity, previously for Demon Hunters, would enable them to dodge better. Now, as a Demon Hunter, you kind of shoot stuff. Now,
your range, generally. Okay.
So if something gets close enough to hit me, as far as I'm concerned, I've kind of failed already. So what they've done is they redesigned it so that your dexterity increases your armor. So if something hits you, it's going to reduce the amount of base damage that it does to you, which is kind of nice, but it's not going to make a massive difference to my playing style.
Kind of, that's a key change of 2.1.0. That's a key change. That particular stat Sam's on about there, they've changed that stat
especially
to match.
for your monk. Not big difference for me, but we shall see.
You're right. Sorry. I'm biased. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're biased because you're. Yeah. I'm just going to run you through my build. As you can see, my character has got a lot of shit following him.
It's an amazing build, guys. It's fucking amazing build. This,
which is all down to gear.
It's fucking awesome.
So what we're going to do is just going to briefly run you through the gear that I'm running.
Right.
We're running through with a Marauder set without the nice shiny ring that Luke had. So we've got 4 bits of gear, which means that all 4 companions are by my side.
That's the awesome key thing about this build.
So we've got a spider, we've got a boar, we've got...
Fucking awesome.
Why have we got 3?
Because you're badass, Sam.
The reason we've got 3 wolves rather than 1 is because we're running this cloak of Gar Wolf. So wolf companions, 3 wolf companions instead of 1. They're great. These add a massive amount of damage to this build.
Look at its DPS.
I actually keep this as an active skill on my hotbar because at the active skill on this adds a 25 or 30% damage boost, which is amazing.
Yep.
The active skills that I've got, this is a Vault, which uses one of these 2 resources. One of the unique things about this particular build is that unlike any other character classes, they actually have 2 resources to consume.
Hatred and what's it?
They've got hatred and they've got discipline. So discipline is the only resource that is used with this skill here, which is basically my get the fuck out of their skill.
Get away from dodge.
The glyph I have on this means that if I vault quickly, so whilst this timer is there, it costs me less basically.
That's fucking useful.
It's my get out of there quickly skill, or if we're running around just to get somewhere quicker. Second skill is my Vengeance skill. This stops me from being able to root it. It reduces my main resource consumer ability. It increases my damage output massively. It's the let's kill it quickly button, which is very handy. Rain of Vengeance. This is a really nice skill. It's
Dark Cloud.
It's glyphed so that it's no point you running it in here, but basically it will randomly target any creature on the screen and just pump it with a small AoE on the screen. If the target dies, it will randomly retarget.
Is that based on your weapon damage?
It is based on the weapon damage.
That's fucking uber. So hang on, you're doing 2 million-ish, or 1 that DPS base.
We'll come on to my DPS.
Yeah,
my
please,
DPS is slightly...
I'm jumping ahead. I'm sorry. Skewed. I'm jumping ahead here. I do apologise.
My resource builder here is... It will go through targets and hit extra targets. causes them to explode,
very useful.
which is kind of handy.
Yes, absolutely.
My main consumer, a lot of people go for cluster arrows, which if I had the right kind of build, I probably would go with as well. But excuse me, being kind of lazy, I go for broadside. Broadside is basically like, if it's in that direction, you'll hit it.
We're big fans of broadside. We proved many evenings. Sam was running on with broadside running. It was like, well, dude, don't fucking bother changing skills.
Well,
really. It was fucking amazing.
You don't really have to target very much. It's kind of like, it's in that direction.
Yeah,
hit it.
Yeah, it's an amazing skill.
And it goes through walls as well. Not like walls like these kind of walls, but when you've got elite,
the elite
mobs
wallers,
which put walls up, it's very handy.
It's just awesome. It really is.
So let's have another quick look at some of the other gear here. So one of the other important bits of gear that I've got in this set is this Reaper's Wraps. Reaper's Wraps is a crafted bit of gear. Very easy to get the recipe. Drops off of the Act 5 boss, the last boss.
Well, Mayfield.
Yeah, pretty regularly.
Really?
Now, health globes can restore 25% of your resource. So,
that's incredible. As
you're killing trash and they're starting to drop health globes and you're broadsiding like a bastard to try and take them down.
Health globe, you got your fucking resource. But
vault into one of your health globes, grab another one, and then vault, and then you can
keep spamming skills.
You get the idea.
Yeah, exactly.
In the long run, one of the things that I'm going to be looking to doing is getting one of those nice rings that Luke's got, so that I can lose this headpiece, and out Act 2 you can get a helmet, I think it's called the Helm of Pride, which means if you take no damage for 5 seconds, your resource costs are reduced by 30%, and then I'm probably going to look at changing multi-shot for cluster arrow and cluster bomb or something ridiculous, which is going to increase my damage some more, but reduce the amount of AoE that I've got on it.
I need to interject at this point. By the way, basically, Demon Hunter's not a pet class. Witch Doctor's pet class. Sam's build here is basically turning his Demon Hunter into a fucking Witch Doctor with perks. We should be looking at some of these panels. So a lot of these are looking at increasing damage. So I'm using crossbows, so this is increasing crit chance. Steady aim, so as long as they're not near me, so I tend to be at the back of the screen. I've got pets which are going to keep stuff away from me. That's increasing my base damage by 20%. That isn't going to show on my character sheet because that's based on how far away they are, so you're not seeing that there. But it still fucking hurts, I can assure you.
Ambush, I love this skill because this is about, you deal 40% to damage, so this is all about your opener, so making sure you hit them hard on your first hit. Now, this is where my DPS is being skewed on my character sheet. You gain 4% crit chance every 1 second, but it's reset whenever you get a successful hit. So when you're seeing this DPS of 2.2 million, if we look in the details
which is beautiful.
It's because my crit chance currently is at 100%. Now, obviously, that's not true, and if I change this in my character sheet, if I change this to tactical advantage, just briefly,
of course, so you get a true reading.
You'll see that my DPS is actually
blah blah blah. That's very broad,
closer to 1 million.
Blah blah whatever. It looks fucking awesome.
But
I don't care. I've brought you. Keep that perk. It looks shit.
I like to run with it.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
One of the other great things about this build.
Look at it tick up. One tick, 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 tick. It's fucking sexy.
This is really nice. So obviously my opening shot is going to be hitting at 2.2 million. Now the other thing that's great about this particular build is this lovely little Harrington's waistband. So opening a chest, now it isn't just a chest. It could be a loose stone. It could be a corpse.
Any object.
It can be a weapon rack.
Absolutely.
Basically anything you open is going to increase my damage by 125%. So I can be rocking 4.4 million hits. Now, it isn't just that simple either, because it's 4.4 plus another 20% on top of that.
So close to...
if they're over 10 yards away. Plus, if it's an opening hit, it's another 40% on top of that.
It's fucking sexy,
which means when something's over 10 yards away... And there's a lot of them, I'm going to be broadside down, I'm going to hit everything in that cone for a large amount of damage. Which means when I'm running ahead and I'm vaulting ahead, I'm going to be clearing the way, and that's kind of the idea. And anything that doesn't fall down very quickly, I'm going to be vaulting back, and I'm going to be letting Luke move in and fucking deal with it.
That's
the plan, basically.
I mean, do you want to show people how how you're, because honestly, there's not. I don't think there's many demon hunters that sort of have that much DPS. I mean, I've blown smoke up your ass.
I've seen much bigger numbers, but
whatever.
I like the
show?
build.
Yeah, this is nice. This is a Somerset style demon hunter. Could you please show? Yeah, thank you, because it's the numbers, guys. This is what I love about this particular hat. And bear in mind, Sam's crit chance off the bat is 100%.
Yeah, you're always gonna crit
with a fucking zoo. But he's got a fucking look at that, straight on the face. Look at the numbers, guys.
These are hits without opening a chest. So what I really want
look at the numbers, guys.
Is something that I want.
You want a chest or something? Yeah, something that's.
So here's one here. We'll look down here.
Yeah, here we go.
This buff.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Here's the buff. Yeah. Now we're running at 100% damage.
Yeah, here we are now. Yeah.
Let's
look at
crits going. There's a 13 million.
It's beautiful.
There's an 18
million. It's beautiful numbers. Look at that.
13 million. And obviously, I'm trying to get the range on.
Yeah,
these
absolutely.
And let's pop the damage.
Yeah, whack it down, man. Whack it down.
And so, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let all the trash die because I'm gonna show you some numbers. Let's clear it out.
Well, I might add, ladies and gentlemen, Sam and I are actually really addicted to Diablo 3 at the moment. It's quite fucking shameful.
We are enjoying it, especially since
we are really enjoying it.
So what I'm going to do just to show you how silly your numbers can get. So there's 2.2 here. What we're going to do is we're going to buff it up with the wolf buff, and then we're going to pop this. 5 million DPS.
5.1 million DPS on a demon hunter, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, run around and kill some fucking randoms. That's how you fucking... I'm going to title the video of this. 5.1 million DPS on a fucking demon. That's what we're going to call this.
And that's... I mean, the weapons that I'm rocking are okay. They're not brilliant. I'm still looking for... There's a lovely 2-set green demon hunter one-handed crossbows, which would be great to get. The great thing about this set, especially for lazy people like me, is I don't actually need to shoot anything on Torment 1. And I'll give you, for instance, I'm just going to try and find some trash, and I'm not going to shoot. I'm just going to sit here.
You're going to play with yourself in the corner.
I'm just going to let my pets do it.
Bear in mind, Demon Hunt, so not a pet class.
This is not a pet class. I'm not actually going to shoot anything.
Not a pet class.
I'm just going to let the pets kill everything. So this is Torment level 1. So actually, any of the best gear can drop on this difficulty.
Of course it can. Of course.
So
RNG, sorry.
Random number generation.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the pets are crunching out 8 million hits. So it really is easy mode.
Well, yes, it is. I thought Wizard was easy mode, personally, but this is even easier than Wizard. Damn it, man.
I had to move then, though.
You did have to move.
See how the wolf hit it for 15 million?
Yeah, of course, a good hit. I mean, you have to at least hit. You have to move at least a foot.
I did have to move. I possibly have to work on a build where I don't have to move. But so this is the build that I like at the moment. It works for me. Minimal amounts of effort.
No. I tell you, this is how the internet. This is how you should be playing Demon Hunter.
Well, that's the way I like to play it.
Well, no, it's a lovely way of playing it. Sorry that was kind of facetious.
You will see me kind of running for chests and stuff just because I like that 100% damage buff. It works
right.
for me.
Okay. Sorry, that was a bit over the top. Let's say you're a newbie Demon Hunter and you want to gain the DPS.
If you're a newbie Demon Hunter,
what would you aim for? What would you aim for? What gear would you say, in your opinion?
I mean, this particular setup is relying on 4 sets of green armor. It's relying on this bit of gear, and this is an added bonus. So this isn't a newbie kind of set. If you're a newbie Demon Hunter, just enjoy it. Anything can be made to work. That's the great thing about this game. There isn't. This must work. We've just started making some hardcore characters, and I've made the decision, unlike all of my other characters, where I ground so many rifts and stuff trying to find a specific bit of gear. I've now made the decision that I'm going to make a build around whatever drops.
Loot 2.0.
Rather than
the loot system.
trying to grind to find a specific bit of gear, I'm going to make a build around whatever drops.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Rather than the other way around.
Yeah, absolutely.
I spent probably 100 hours trying to find a Wonder Woe on my wizard.
Join the fucking club,
and
mate.
it's just not going to go.
I can't lie, actually, to be fair, I've been very lucky with my drops. I've made fists and everything off Gadala. You know, you've seen it, and you've seen it in fucking person.
I have.
And it is incredibly fucking fluky, as you know. But no, anyway, brilliant. So that's Sam. That was Sam showing that was a fucking cool video on Demon Hunter, Sam. I enjoyed that. I fucking hope everyone else on the internet enjoyed that, because that was fucking awesome.
It's a good bit of fun. It's super lazy,
wicked.
this build.
It's fine.
It's good for laid back.
People who play Demon Hunters probably want lazy, and should we call this the armchair Demon Hunter build?
Armchair 5 million DPS Demon Hunter build.
The armchair Demon Hunter 5 million done. Yeah. That's what we're calling this video. It's fucking awesome.
So join us next time. We're going to hit some rifts.
We're going to show you some greater rifts in patch 2.1.0.